Okay, so welcome to another PreKey video tutorial. On this video I wanted to go through how you go about adding a property. So really straightforward. If you go to the properties tab on here, and you'll see over at the right hand side there's an add button. All you need to do is click on that and it brings up this 7-stage process. If you don't already have any tenants in the property, you don't need to worry about the tenancies section at the end. Okay, so rather than watch me enter loads of information, I'm just going to go back to the properties section. You can see here across the top are all the different statuses. So if you've got a property that is available and on the market, it appears under here. If you have any properties that already have a tenancy in, it'll appear under your occupied properties. And under incomplete are any properties that you've started adding which you just haven't quite completed yet. So it might be that you're waiting on the EPC, you haven't uploaded that, or you're just waiting on some confirmation from the landlord as to really what the deposit's going to be. Okay, so if I go into 1 Smith Street that I've created already, I can do that by going to these icons over here. I'll just talk a little bit about these icons actually. So on this one here, it goes to the documents relating to the property. So not the tenancy, all documents relating to the property. The pen icon is for editing, anything to do with that property. Bin icon, obviously for deleting it. And there's the Facebook icon there that if you want to promote the listing on your own Facebook page, you can click on that and enter your Facebook details and it will post the listing onto there as well. Okay, so if I click edit, it takes us to this 7-stage process. You can see I've already started entering some of the information. There's a section where you can put your key numbers in there as well. So if you do start to get a few properties and you want to keep on top of it, it's advisable that on your keys you don't have the address written down of the property. Use a key numbering system and enter the information on here. This is where you add the information for your landlord as well. So all their contact details and the address. As you go further down, you can input the management charge as well and whatever settle fee you've arranged with them. The important thing to remember is as you go through this process, remember to click save and continue to move through. Okay, so onto this property details section. Really straightforward, just putting all the information in about the property. Where it says summary listing headline, you can actually write quite a bit of information in here, and this is the text that shows when people are browsing down through the Rightmove listing. It shows a bit of a summary first of all, so you can type a fair bit in there. But this section here, description, is where you write the majority of the information about the property. You've got the tabs on here as well, so the landlord accepts children or smokers or pets, and then you can indicate what type of animal the landlord is willing to accept if they do take pets. Again, click save and continue. And important to put all the correct details in here as well. We are due to release a upgrade soon, so this will actually say notes and dates, and there'll be a section down here where you can put in any bespoke information about the property. So if, for example, the landlord has British Gas Home Care or he's put in a particular request about the property, you'll be able to actually just enter it in here. So on this example, I've just uploaded a property as a flat, and therefore there's unlikely to be gas in it, so I've not ticked the gas one. But if there was gas in the property, just tick that, and then you can select the date that the gas safety renewal is due. And again, click save and continue. So here is where you upload the EPC for the property. Again, important to remember that you upload the correct documents to the correct section. So put your EPCs here, put the proof of ownership here and your floor plan, and then any other miscellaneous documents relating to the property. Obviously the proof of ownership isn't going to show up on Rightmove, but the EPC will. So it is important that you load the correct document to the correct area. Once you've uploaded the documents, they were listed here, and if for whatever reason you upload the wrong one, you can just delete it off. If you scroll further down are the templates that we upload for you to use as well. So there's an example of a short hold tenancy agreement on there, Form 6A, which replaced Section 21, standing order, mandate templates as well, and basically a tenancy setup checklist, which is always useful to use to make sure you haven't missed anything. We do keep these up to date as well, because the how to rent guide does appear to get changed every so often, so every time that gets updated, we upload a fresh document. Images gallery, exactly what it says. So to upload images, just click on this here, pick the picture you want and open it. But do pay attention to the image sizes, so 5 MB is maximum, and those particular file types. If you want to add more images, again, just keep clicking the central icon. Save and continue. So this is where you can then choose to market the property onto Rightmove. So all you have to do is click tab. You would then click confirm that you definitely want to do this. I'm going to click cancel for now because I don't want to put this property onto Rightmove. And then the important thing to remember is once you click confirm, do click save and continue. Okay. What we suggest as well is that when you've got interest in the property, but things are still a bit in a state of flux, you can mark it as let subject to contract on here. Again, all you do, tick the toggle and just click save and continue. And then when you have found a tenant for the property, do remember to come on and turn the switches off again, and it will then remove the property from Rightmove. So then it takes you onto the tenancies section. So if there is an active tenancy on the property already, this is the area where you would come on, turn this toggle switch on to confirm that there is a tenancy, enter all the information that's been asked for, and on here as well you can upload any information relating to the tenancy. So that might be copies of the inspection report or a scanned in copy of the tenancy agreement. It's likely that if you're finding a tenant, the chances are they've already come through PreKey, which will mean they've already got a PreKey account, so you could actually untick this. Just hit save. Obviously anything that you've not filled in, it will flag up that it requires that information. But that is pretty much it as to how you add a property. Like I say, you go through all the processes all the way up to section 6, which is the marketing page. Turn the toggle switch on, confirm that you want to advertise the property on Rightmove, scroll down, hit save and continue, and that's it. It'll submit the property to us for marketing approval. And then once we approve the property, you'll get an email notifying you that that's been done, and the property will then go on Rightmove, and it's usually actually live within a matter of minutes of us approving it. And we try to approve the properties in just a few hours, but we do say 24 hours if it's particularly busy. But like I say, at the moment we can usually get things approved for you within a couple of hours during working hours.